Behind me is my very budget-friendly desk setup for the year 2023, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, you will know that last year I made a video about my desk setup while I was still a medical student in Ukraine, but given the war and everything that has happened, I had to leave the country. I left all my stuff behind, and I've been living in Nigeria for the past year and a half. Thankfully, I have some amazing friends who were able to raise money for me to start over, and I was able to get most of the stuff that I have here. I'll be talking more about that later in the video. But for now, here are the things that I have on my desk. First of all, technically not on my desk is my microphone, the TZ Stellar X2. Now, this microphone was sent to me by my friend Alex from Alex Gear and Tech. It is an XLR condenser microphone with a cardioid polar pattern, and it sounds amazing. It's great if you're looking for a microphone for YouTube, your podcasts, or even if you are an artist. But moving on from the microphone onto things I actually have on my desk, first off, we have my headphones, the One Audio Fusion A70. Now, these are very budget friendly. They're a little bit old at this point, but they still get the job done. They are Bluetooth headphones, but they also have a 3.5mm port and a 6.3mm port as well. So you can connect it directly to your audio interface or your computer or whatever it is you want to connect it to. The headphones have a very balanced sound profile, and while I wouldn't say they sound amazing, they're very good for the price you can get them at. I use them to listen to music every now and then, but more often than not, I plug them into my laptop so I can edit videos with zero latency. I also have the headphones resting on a cheap generic headphone stand I got from AliExpress. Also, if there's any products in this video that you'd be interested in getting, I will have Amazon links to them in the description box and in the pinned comments. Behind my headphones, I have a magnetic wireless charger / power bank from Pitaka. Of course, you're going to need a MagSafe capable phone to use this, or you need to get one of the Pitaka Mag Easy cases. However, the main reason I enjoy using this product is the fact that I can just slip out the power bank whenever I'm going out, and I have something to use in case my phone runs low and I need to juice it up. You can charge your phone either via the USB-C port or wirelessly. And while the capacity isn't the greatest, it's enough to take my phone from 0% to around 40%. Next up, I have a smartphone holder because sometimes while I'm working at my desk, I have to receive some video calls or I'm just watching TikTok or YouTube shorts. Underneath that, I have a black desk mat with the map of the world on it that I got from AliExpress. It's nothing special, but I find it aesthetically pleasing and I use it sometimes when I'm filming B-roll for YouTube videos. Then we have the heart of my desk setup, the main thing that ties everything together, and that is my laptop, the Lenovo Legion 5. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I was able to get this laptop thanks to my friends RJ, Mike, Alex, Patrick, Adam, Almir, and David. These guys came together to raise funds for me to start over when I left everything behind in Ukraine. I know I've said this a couple of times already, but you need to understand that I'm so grateful to these guys because they not only contributed their own funds, but they also went around gathering funds and reaching out to companies so I could continue making these videos and continue creating tech content, which I love doing so much. If you haven't subscribed to any of their channels already, then please make sure you do that once you're done watching this video. But back to the laptop. I chose the Lenovo Legion 5 because not only is it powerful, but it has a vast selection of ports, and the configuration I have comes with 1TB of hard drive storage and 512GB of SSD storage, which is great considering the fact that creating all these videos takes up a lot of internal storage. That being said, I also have 2 external hard drives that I use to back up my data just in case anything goes wrong with my laptop. I would definitely hate to have to start over from scratch. I have a full review on the Lenovo Legion 5 on my channel, so if you're interested in learning more about this device, then you can check that out when you're done with this video. Right next to my laptop, I have a vertical ergonomic mouse that I also got from AliExpress. I'm sure you're tired of hearing the words from AliExpress, but that's what I can afford, and Amazon doesn't ship to Nigeria. Anyway, I made an entire video talking about the benefits of using a vertical mouse as opposed to a normal one when it comes to wrist pain and shoulder pain, and seeing as I'm someone who spends a lot of time at my desk, I've definitely enjoyed the benefits of using a vertical ergonomic mouse. Now, as I'm sure you can see, there's a monitor connected to my laptop, and I forgot to minimize my audio recording software, but anyway, this is a 24-inch Dell monitor that I also got donated to me from my friend Leon from UDX. I will leave his Instagram page and handle somewhere so you can go and follow him. He sent this to me when I got back to Nigeria as well, because in my previous desk setup video, I was using a 27-inch Samsung monitor, and I really miss that monitor. It was so beautiful and I spent so much on it. Anyway, this is the Dell S2421NX, and it is a 24-inch Dell monitor with a max refresh rate of 75 Hz, I believe. It uses an IPS LED panel with a maximum resolution of 1080p, and it is decently color accurate. Okay, so I think I just finished talking about the monitor. My camera overheated and stopped recording, so I had to let it cool down and continue. And it is 12:10 a.m., but we move. Anyway, underneath the monitor, we have a custom-made monitor stand, and by custom-made, I mean my mother paid a carpenter to make it for me. Oh my goodness. Anywho, I started using a monitor stand when I was in Ukraine. I got this really nice black one for my Samsung monitor. It had a lot of smaller compartments where I could keep things like journals or my phones or whatever. And unfortunately, the one I currently have is just a temporary fix. So it's not as fancy and it doesn't have those little compartments, but it's still effective and it still gets the job done. Next up, still on the monitor stand, we have my audio interface, the Behringer Euphoria UMC22. Now, this is a great audio interface in case you just got your first XLR mic, or you're trying to run a two-person podcast, or you have an instrument or something like that. It has a lot of uses. It has a premium build quality as it's mostly made out of metal. The UMC22 also has 48 volts phantom power in case you're using a condenser microphone like I am, and it has one main mic line for your XLR cable, but it also has a second line or a 6.3mm port. So if you need to use a second microphone, you can get an XLR to jack cable and you have your second microphone ready to go. Last but not least, there's also a direct monitor button, so in case you want to monitor your audio in real time, you can just plug in your headphones and do that. On top of the audio interface, I have my Galaxy Buds Pro. And why do I keep them there? Well, it's easy for me to reach out and grab them whenever I need to, and it's also easy for me to see them so I don't forget whenever I'm leaving my room. I also made a video comparing all the generations of Galaxy Buds up until the Galaxy Buds Pro, so you can check that out after this video as well. Behind my audio interface, I have a generic USB gamepad for my laptop, and that is because I love playing video games on my computer, and sometimes I have friends come over and we need to play some multiplayer games like football or WWE. Underneath the monitor, I have a Bluetooth speaker, the Habits M3. It has this mirror-like finish at the front, but when you turn it on, it serves as a clock, an alarm clock, and of course a Bluetooth speaker. My biggest issue with this speaker is the fact that it charges via micro USB, but aside from that, it has a slot for a TF card or a micro SD card slot in case you want to play music locally. Now, to the right side of my desk over there, I have a couple of boxes from products that I have used in the past or that I am currently using. I have the boxes of my smartphones, the S22 Ultra and the Google Pixel 6a, and some boxes from some microphones that I have also used. And you might be asking why I like to stack boxes on my desk. Well, I find it kind of aesthetically pleasing, and I have nothing else to put there. I don't want to leave the space empty and unoccupied, so I might as well just put the boxes. I'm actually thinking of getting some plants to put over there as well. So if you are still watching the video up until this point, let me know in the comments below if I should get some plants to replace the boxes. Leave a plant emoji in the comments below so I can tell. In addition to the boxes, I have a mug that looks like a camera lens, and I'm sure you've seen this type of mug in videos from other video creators or photographers. It's just something that we enjoy using, I guess. And I have another game controller for my laptop. Now this one is wireless. It kind of looks like an Xbox controller, but it's called the GameSir T4 Pro if I'm not mistaken. This is the controller that I use when I am playing games by myself. The other one I showed earlier is for whenever my friends come over to play. This is my controller. It feels decently heavy in the hand. It has RGB lights, vibration, and even some programmable scuff buttons at the back. Of course, it's not as premium as an authentic Xbox controller, but I got this one for like 30 bucks on AliExpress, and it does practically everything I need it to do. Oh, it also charges via USB-C, which is great. Above my desk, I also have a whiteboard where I write out video ideas for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube so I don't forget them, or so that I can look at how stupid some of them are and wipe them off. And I think that's pretty much, oh wait, I also have this chair that I'm sitting on. I got it from an open air market not long after I got back, and it is comfortable. It reclines so I can take breaks whenever I'm at my desk. It has adjustable armrests as well, and Unfortunately, it doesn't have a brand name, not even a generic one, so I'll try to look for the most similar one on Amazon and link it below. And as for my desk, well, it's nothing special, it's just a plain old generic office desk. But if you guys keep watching the videos, subscribing and liking, then maybe I'll get to a point where Autonomous or FlexiSpot will reach out and send me a desk. But until we get there, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you check out my friends' channels and their Instagram. I'll leave all the links in the description below. And yeah, of course, if you want to see my previous desk setup from last year, then you can check it out. It's right here. So enjoy. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.